Good morning, students. This is my 7th class after class test 2. In this, I will discuss 3 topics. What is environment, relationship between society and environment, and third one is what is ecosystem. All these 3 topics are the part of chapter 1. So first of all, I will discuss what is environment. Environment can be defined as the surroundings or the conditions in which a person, animal, or plants lives or operates. We also the part of environment because we are living in, yes, that surrounding, in that condition. How we live, same way animals, plants also live. Now, if I'm talking about the environment, then environment can be divided in 2 types. First one is the natural environment and other one is the artificial environment. Now, what is a natural environment? You see, natural environment includes everything around us that is natural and not man-made, like mountain, trees, rivers. These all are not man-made. These are naturals. But we are affecting the natural environment by many reasons, my dear. By establishing a factory, polluting water. Understood? Now, our natural environment includes land, air, plants, and animals. Listen, if I have to divide, then I can say it is of 2 types, biotic and abiotic. You see, you can understand this. You see, the living things which I am saying, my dear, these living things needs what? Needs the non-living things to survive. Biotic factors needs abiotic factors to survive. If I'm thirsty, I need water. If I have to grow plant, I need soil. I need oxygen. I need air. Yes, minerals. Minerals, many things, copper, gold, whatever. And the light, that is the sunlight. So that's why this is a very important point that is mentioned here. Biotic factors needs abiotic factors to survive. If I exclude this one, then what will happen? Will living things survive? Never. Never the living things can survive, my dear. Now, what is artificial environment? This is made by human. In other way, you can say artificial environment is the environment that has been influenced by human intervention, like bridges, factories. So these all are what comes under the artificial environment. First one is the natural one. Sunlight is the energy source for plants, and this energy drives all biological cycles. Yes, photosynthesis, you are knowing, my dear. Now here you see an artificial one. Sunlight is the ultimate energy source of plant, but what is here? Fertilizers and other nutrients are externally supplied to the soil. That means we are using the fertilizers to grow more productions. We use the fertilizer, but it is harmful for our health, harmful for insects, many things. But some insects which are good for our plants. Understood? But some insects which are not good for our plants, my dear. But we just kill those also. Yes, the insects which are useful for us, my dear, because we are using the fertilizer chemicals. Now, food chain are long and complex. You can see in the diagram. You can see in the diagram. See, it is a long cycle. You see, everyone is dependent on other, like frog, dependent on grasshopper. You can see it. and grasshopper is dependent on grass. Yes, snake you can see dependent on frog. Yes, this is the cycle, my dear. And if you remove anyone, what will happen? It will disturb the cycle, the food chain cycle, my dear. Now here see, food chains are simple and often incomplete as other species are killed as pest. The fertilizers, whatever I say, you can see, my dear, just now I said you, if I will remove one part, if I will remove this part, what will happen? Frog will be dependent on grasshopper, but grasshopper will eat what? Snake will eat what? If I remove the frog here, if I remove the insects from here, how the snake can survive? So this is the food chain, and we are disturbing this food chain. Understood? Like, lion eats what? Animals. Understood? If lion will be not there, then the population of deer, yes, will be more. Population of, yes, buffalo will be more. So anyhow, you have to balance it. Then food chain will be the main part. Otherwise, you will disturb. Yes, then what will happen? Maybe in future, we'll be facing a lot of difficulties, my dear. Now, the next one, relationship between society and environment. Interaction between human society and the environments are constantly changing. The environment, while highly valued by most, is used and altered by a wide variety of people with many different interests and values, like having the buildings, having the factories. We chop down the trees and have building over there, having malls over there. So is it good, my dear? No. Difficulties remains on how best to ensure that the protection of our environment and natural resources. However, a well-managed environment can provide goods and services that are both essential for our well-being as well as for continued, yes, economic, yes, prosperity. Yes, so we have to balance anyhow. So if we are going to disturb, yes, our environment, my dear, yes, surely it will have a bad impact on our society. Yes, maybe the new generations will be facing a lot of problems. Now, the next part, the environment has become one of the most important issues of our time and will continue to be well in the future also. So you don't think that it is going to collapse. Yes, it will be there, but maybe the new generations can face a lot of problems. They will not get oxygen. As you will chop down all the trees, trees will be less. Who is going to convert the carbon dioxide into oxygen if the trees will be less? Even you see some cities like Delhi, you go to Mumbai, even Patna, many of the people, they are having asthma problem. Asthma means what? Inhaling, exhaling problem. They cannot inhale oxygen nicely, my dear. What is the reason? Because yes, our environment is polluted. We cannot get a fresh oxygen. Even our water is also polluted, my dear, because factories, they just have all the garbages thrown, yes, where? To water, my dear. Water will not be polluted. It will be polluted. Even you will be having arsenic more in the water. It will be not good for your health. You think? The challenge is to find approaches to environmental management and give people the quality of life they seek while protecting the environmental system that are also the foundation of our well-being. So it is clearly said that, yes, environmental management that gives people the quality of life they seek while protecting. If you will protect your environment, surely your life will be nice. Even in the cities, you can see very less trees are there. We are facing problems, yes, while inhaling oxygen. Even whatever 100% oxygen we need, we cannot get it because our lungs are affected already because of, yes, pollutions. Maybe it can be your car which is polluted, which has, yes, the pollution, which has, yes, carbon dioxide mode. So if this type of, yes, imbalance will be there in our environment, surely we'll be facing a lot of problems. So students, you must have to grow more plants. You must have to think, yes, how my environment should be clean. Wastage, garbages that you have, that garbages, yes, not should be thrown anywhere. Yes, you know, our government of India, government of Bihar, they are focusing on Swachh Bharat, Swachh Bharat. Why? What is the reason behind it? Yes, so that our environment should be clean. Our society will be clean, my dear, from such things. Even our new generations will not say that you were the person who has the imbalance, yes, in the society. You are the person who has imbalance, yes, the living and, yes, the environment. Because living things totally, many, maybe living things, they are dependent on many things, that is soils. Like I'm talking about the animals, yes, dependent on soil. Grasses are there. So who will eat the grass? Animals. If your soil is totally fertilized, yes, using many chemicals, what will happen? If the grass they will eat, what will happen? They will survive, they will die. Even the garbages, the polythenes, that is very harmful, yes, to our health. Even an animal who eat polythene, what will happen? Surely, yes, his life will not be long. So we are the person, we are disturbing the environment, my dear. God has given a clean environment to us, but we are polluting our environment by many reasons. Noise pollution, sound pollutions, understood, many reasons it can be behind, my dear. Even in Deepavali, yes, we are fighting the crackers. Yes, what is this? This is not polluting your environment. But you think, no, I should be happy. How I can be happy? By firing the crackers. No, you think even an old person who is at home, he can have many problems. If he is a asthma patient, he cannot survive, my dear, because these pollutions will let him die, my dear. So you must have to think this all, my dear. Now, next part, what is ecosystem? Ecosystem is the interaction between the environment and the living organism. That means we, animals, plants. So, what if anyone asks what is in ecosystem, you will say it is an interaction between the environment and the living things. Now, ecosystem is the community where the biotic and abiotic elements, yes, interact with each other. Already I said you what is a biotic and abiotic. You can see again, I'm showing the picture. By this you can understand. Biotic, that is the living things, and abiotic is the non-living things. You can see the examples also. I hope I have explained all the topics now. Thank you very much, my dear.